Hi, this is Freya with another singing tip. Well, today this is about your vocal health. I want to answer the question, how do you know if your vocal cords may be damaged? Please stay tuned. Now, you may have asked yourself the question, are my vocal cords actually damaged or is something wrong with them? Now, here are some signs to where you can tell if they are actually damaged. Now, the first good thing is it doesn't happen that easily and quickly. You can be hoarse every once in a while, and of course, a lot of singing could make you hoarse. A lot of speaking too loud could make you hoarse. Now, if that happens every once in a while, it's totally normal, and don't worry about it. Even if it happens like every week, as long as you get back to a normal voice in between, then that's still within a normal thing there for your voice for that to happen. Now, the thing is, the more often you overdo it to where you really have the feeling that you are hoarse for days, if you do that often and a lot, then that could really take a toll on your vocal cords. Now, the way to really tell if there's something, if there's a damage or there's something wrong with your vocal cords is if you have continuous, first of all, breathiness, not just when singing. Singing is a whole different story. But when you speak, when you have the feeling your speaking voice is never getting back to normal, how it used to be, this clear sound like I'm speaking right now. I'm not strained right now. I haven't been singing too much, so I'm not hoarse. It should have this very clear and this easy quality to it. So as long as you have that in between, even when you hoarse many times, then that probably means that your vocal cords are not damaged permanently. However, even if they're not damaged, you could have some conditions that make it hard for you to have a clear voice. For example, some people are born with, let's say, uneven vocal cords to where one side, they're not very symmetric, they're asymmetric. That happens, and it's not a terrible thing, but if you have something like that, you have to be even more careful because vocal cord closure is going to be even harder to achieve for you, and that way it's going to be so much easier for you to damage your vocal cords just because good closure doesn't happen easily. You can train that with a therapist. Now, the thing that a sure sign that you have damaged vocal cords is really if your voice, when your speaking voice, never gets back to quote-unquote normal, to where it used to be. If you notice changes in your voice, in your speaking and in your singing voice, and you have a feeling it never gets that clear sound, it never has an ease, it always feels uncomfortable, it always feels rough, hoarse, or breathy. When it's that way, when you speak and it never goes away, then I definitely would have your vocal cords checked out by a doctor in order to not do any further damage. Because when you do have damaged vocal cords and you keep stressing them, it may get even worse. So like Adele, she even had ruptured vocal cords. It's when you don't give yourself rest and there's something going on and they're strained and too much work going on, and then you still keep on pushing, something like that could happen, and then you're going to have a long recovery going on because it will take a long time to heal. It's kind of like a torn muscle. Just a pulled muscle is one story, but if you really actually tear the muscle, it's going to take so much longer. So be careful. Just read the signs. If you do have to do the work, and I even sometimes, as a professional singer, I sometimes have to sing so much to where it's, I think, well, it's a bit too much for my vocal cords right now, but my vocal cords are trained. I've been doing this for many years, so I recuperate quickly, and but I do know where my limit is, and when I know I've gotten to my limit, I have to sing in a very smart way. I just really don't belt it out as loud. I support even more. But this is something that's really important for you to pay attention. I know a lot of you have asked me, like, are they damaged yet, or what's going on with my vocal cords? If you have a feeling your speaking voice has really even changed, and it's never getting back to what it used to be, in a sense of like that it's always hoarse. You should definitely have them checked out. Hope this helped you today. Always take care of your vocal cords. You only have one pair, you only have one body, and your body is your instrument as a singer. So don't forget to check back in on Tuesday for another How to Sing That Song episode, and also Thursday for a Q&A session where you ask questions below any of my videos and I pick one question every week and answer them. So have a wonderful day. Always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing. Bye bye.